guys, welcome to another review. I guess seeing as I have some time today, I'm gonna do a couple of reviews. First off, I got a request to test out the new Panda Cloud. I haven't tested out the new 1.4, and last one I tested out I think was 1.3. So, I decided it was about time, once I got that request, to look at it again, see what kind of improvements they've done to it, anything like that. The user interface is basically the same, nothing that I could really see any major differences. You got scans, your reports, uh, recycle bin or quarantine. You flip it over, you have your connection settings, advanced settings, recycle bin, warnings, exclusions. It's left just like it is from the factory. I haven't changed anything. I never do for my tests, because this is how I expect most people to run their software. And this is how the company says, okay, you use our software, this is how we recommend you use it, because that's, they're putting it out that way. So let's do some testing. Let's open up Internet Explorer here. I think I have 10 or 12 new links, something like that. Looks like I got a new toolbar, which wasn't there before. I don't know what it does, if it's just a toolbar or if it actually has some kind of purpose to it. It's funny, it's reporting the wrong location. Alright, so let's get testing here. Okay, we gotta wait for that one to download. Okay, so this one has been blocked by their safe search, so now I guess that they have a online component. I don't think they had this one before, like a web blocker. Okay, so it looks like it detected a virus and it removed it, I would hope. This is a Java virus exploit, I think, something like that. We'll just save it because I don't have Java installed, but it should, if it sees it, it should neutralize it on save. Okay, it looks like I got another one. Seems to have sped up a little bit. Last time it was kind of slow and just dragged on the computer. Seems now it's actually sped up a little bit. Something is really using up the CPU though. I'm not sure if that one, I can't remember, I think it's like some kind of adware or something. Okay, this one was blocked. I'll open up a new tab here. I think that web blocker comes from the bar here. Yeah, it's got some anti-phishing URL filtering. So you could, if you wanted to, disable everything or keep the active scan and get rid of all the other buttons that you don't need. Get rid of that. And then just have it like that. And that page was blocked. Okay, so we got most of them done up here. I think most of them, other than I think maybe one or two, didn't work. Now it's saying that the system is fine. It looks like it blocked 2 Trojans, is what it says, and 1 suspicious item. So what I'm going to do right now is scan all of the computer. So let me make sure that I don't have anything running in memory that would slow the scan down, and then we'll go from there. Trying to do 2 things at once here. Trying to answer a text message. Alright, so doesn't look like anything other than the scanner is taking up the CPU. So I'm going to pause the video and I'll be back with the results. Alright guys, welcome back. So the scan finished here. Scanned 78,000 objects. It says it neutralized 4, a cookie, and 3 temporary internet files. That's no big deal. And 1 other cookie was not, which it says is a cookie / double click, but it's a suspicious file. It was that .exe. And the recommended solution, if we click on that, we'll see what it says that it wants me to do. But because it's a temporary internet file, all I have to do is just clean out the temp files and they'll be gone. But if you click on that, Internet Explorer opens up. And we'll see here what it wants me to do. So it's got some different steps. You know, it's a compressed file, you must restart, permissions, internet connection, read only. So I have no problem because we know it's a temporary internet file. So we'll clean it out. That'll get rid of it. So I'm going to reboot and then I'm going to do a scan with Komodo Cleaning Essentials, and I'll be back with the results when that's done. Okay, so Komodo Cleaning Essentials finished scanning and it didn't find anything. So now it's going to want me to reboot. I'm going to reboot and then do a scan with Malwarebytes. So I'll be back with the results from Malwarebytes when this is done booting. Okay, so Malwarebytes finished scanning and it found a registry key, hijack.zones. So something got in there and was able to change the registry key. So I will remove that. And I'm not going to worry about rebooting. And now I'm going to do a scan with Hitman Pro. So I will be back with the results. Alright guys, so did a scan with Super Anti-Spyware. It didn't find anything. Also did a scan with Hitman Pro and it didn't find anything. So, results on the new Panda. Well, they definitely have improved. Especially, I like that they have the new URL filtering, and you can see it if you open up processes here. You can see it right there, Panda Security URL filtering. So that's nice to see. And it doesn't seem to it's not a very heavy add-on, so that's good. What else? I mean, overall, it's just slowly becoming a little bit better and better antivirus. They still seem to suffer from some of the tests that I saw from false positives, but you know, it's becoming apparently in today's world that you either get a lot of false positive and a really high detection ratio and fast response, because you have to mitigate the whole thing of how fast you respond to a new threat. If it is a new threat, if you use an automated system to analyze the threats you receive, then you increase the chance of a false positive by a lot. If you wait for a real person to sit down and analyze the software, the whatever, the exe or whatever it is that you're trying to find out if it's malicious or not, you slow down the response time by days, if not weeks. And that just means that your customers are left exposed that much longer to that threat. But then you keep your false positives down. So it's one of those games that you kind of play, trying to keep false positives low while keeping detection high and keeping your response time as fast as possible. But it seems that Panda has definitely improved since the last time I tested them. I'm still not a fan of their user interface here. I like to have more options. I really never liked this. I'm never a fan of have a big green check mark and I'll push the button, and I like to have, okay, maybe for a real novice user this is fine, but I'd like to have something where I could get a little bit more granular in the settings on it. But what can you expect? It is a free product, right? So that's it on this review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna see if I have time to maybe do one more after this one, and I'll talk to everybody later. Take care.